Hey everyone, it's Peek. Welcome back to the channel. Today, you guys, I'm going to be showing you how to create a Japanese My Nintendo account so that you can access the Pokemon Unite beta that's happening in just a few days here. It's going to be happening from June 24th to June 26th, so basically this upcoming weekend, or I guess towards the end of the week. So you'll definitely want to get into that if you can, but you can actually get into it from any country that you're from, as long as you have a Japanese My Nintendo account. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that today and set that up on your Switch so you can access the Japanese eShop, and therefore once it's available for download on the 24th, you can go ahead and download and play this weekend. So what you want to do first is come to my.nintendo.com right here. You're going to hit create an account. I just usually, whenever I'm doing something like this, I always just put in a dummy birthday. I always put like January 1st, 1990. So I already have like a separate email address set up for this, for like different games, different mobile games and stuff that I use for, you know, when it's released exclusively in Japan. So then it autofills your birthday. You just pick, you know, whatever answers for these things you want. But the most important thing here is that here where it says country/region of residence, you're going to want to make sure wherever you're from. I'm from the US. You're going to want to type in Japan or search Japan in the menu. Obviously there's a super long list, so you're gonna want to come to Japan, click that, make sure that's checked, because that makes this account a Japanese My Nintendo account. So definitely want to do that, so go ahead and do that here. And these options don't matter, you can just hit I agree, so that's all good. We're gonna hit submit. Account creation is not complete. They're gonna, as I mentioned, you're gonna need your separate email address for this. So I'm just gonna come over here, copy my verification code, verify. So we're now complete. So that is all set up. Your Nintendo account has been created. Okay, so that's all set up, right? You got your login information, you got your username and password. So we're gonna go over here now to the Nintendo Switch. And what you're going to do is come over here to System Settings. You're gonna go down to users. You want to shout out to my mom. You want to add a user, and it's gonna be create new user. And you know, just pick any of these. I don't know. I'll pick the purple Splatoon thing. So I'm just gonna name this Peek JP, just so I kind of know that it's my Japanese My Nintendo account. So when it asks you if you want to link a My Nintendo account, you want to hit link. You can like hit later and just link it later, but I'm just gonna show you it for this purposes. So it's going to ask me to now log in. So obviously I'm gonna hide this again. We are gonna sign in with our sign-in ID, and I'm going to now just type that out. So I'll be right back while I sign in real quick. Okay, so now that we're signed in, it's going to ask for confirmation that we want to link this Nintendo account to a Nintendo Switch console. Obviously, we're going to hit link. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't want to do that. So it's just going to go ahead and do that. And great. So now it says, you know, you have access to the eShop. You got access to adding friends. And that'll just sync up with your Switch's online subscription. So as you see, we got the new user in. So now, for example, if I go to the eShop on my standard account, you'll see it's going to be in English. It might take a little bit to pop up, but yeah, so you'll see, you know, all this stuff's in English. However, if I come over here and use my newly created Japanese My Nintendo account, I will enter the eShop, and you will see that the eShop cannot be displayed in this language in the country/region currently set for your Nintendo account. The supported language will be displayed. So that basically means that what you did worked. And that's just because my Switch is in English. If my Switch was in Japanese, I'd get an error message when I try to log into my, you know, United States My Nintendo account. So this is just your typical confirmation, which is privacy agreement in terms of use. And it'll ask you to log in again, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so we've logged in now, and as you guys can see, we are in the Japanese My Nintendo, or the Japanese eShop, rather. So what we did was successful. So I do not believe, I guess we could just check, but I do not believe the Pokemon Unite beta is out yet. But when that time comes, you should just be able to search Pokemon or Pokemon Unite. Obviously, it's not there yet, but it will be there. I would assume it would be available for download either the day of when it starts or maybe like a day before. So that's pretty much it. That's how you set up a My Nintendo account for the Japanese eShop and how you're going to be able to download the Pokemon Unite Japanese beta coming up just in a few days. So if this video helped you out, please leave a like and let me know down below if it did. It'd be super great to hear from you guys. And if you're super interested in Pokemon Unite, as I certainly am, that's what this whole channel is about to be focused on. I will tell you that I was a top 10 player in the Canadian closed beta, and I'm pretty serious about being very competitive in the game and bringing you guys advanced tactics, advanced just mechanics and guides. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and want to get super good at the game as fast as possible when launch happens, subscribe to the channel, because I'll be pushing out a lot of more content once we can finally show the game. Like, I have a lot of footage from the closed beta that unfortunately I'll never be able to share, but yeah, hopefully we can record in the Japanese closed beta so I can kind of bring you guys some preliminary guides and stuff leading up to the July release. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.